Hi, I'm Rob, and this is the unedited spoilers. The spoilers where you get all the T-slurps, the doorbell rings, the phone calls, all that sort of stuff. Whatever happens, happens, and with no extra charge. All included absolutely as a freebie. Right. Anyway, first things first, the Glory Shops reminder, the Bloom Manity. Charms an enemy, then converts all red gems to submerged gems. So that doesn't sound very good, but it gives something to talk about at the same time, like bad troops that are actually good. And take this one for example, but it's only as good as the opponent you're fighting. If your opponent's weak, then charm is terrible, because a charm troop, as it says in the top right hand corner, deals its attack as damage to the troops above and below it. But this can be devastatingly powerful if used against a team like in PvP, for example, where they've got all them buffs going on. Sometimes people have got like crazy attack scores going on and things like that, and they're really, really dangerous. And it actually uses their own strength against them. As well as that, it converts all the red gems to submerged gems, which is red to blue with the effect of submerged. So if that team, for example, has buffed themselves up and has got like a Stellaryx or a Chrysanthrax or something, or other damage to all troops on their team, you hide from that damage as well. So actually very good given certain situations, very bad given other situations. And that's actually true for quite a lot of different troops in the game. A lot of troops people think are bad just because they don't kill people outright or do a million damage per person kind of thing and instant kills. But the game would be amazingly boring if it was all like that. It's nice to have a little bit of strategy you can implement into various teams now and again. I mean, the game's already got a little bit boring to a degree with Wonder Stars and the dragons and things where you can just go wand, cast, damage to all on a huge scale and repeat. And it's just the way to get things done on a lot of levels you want it done quickly. But on the strategy side of things, when it comes to PvP battles and things like that, this kind of troop is a welcome addition. So make sure you grab it from the Glory Shop. Right, anyway, onto the hilarious joke. My grandpa knew the Titanic was going to sink the moment he saw the ship. He was screaming, warning people not to get on it. Unfortunately, nobody listened. Security apprehended him and kicked him out of the movie theatre. Okay, with that we'll move. Oh, do you? Right, anyway, yeah, make sure you grab that thing. So next is the campaign, which is drawing to a close. Why has it done that? I have no idea. Yeah, it's all over unless you've bought the super duper pass where you get even more stuff. I don't really think this super duper extra pass is worth it, but if you're a multi-bazillionaire and 17 quid, whatever it is, 18 quid, I don't know, I forget what it is now. But if that's equivalent to like 1p or 1 cent to you because the peasantry of normal people, then yeah, you may as well get it anyway, because why not? But if you're a multi-bazillionaire, why are you playing Gems of War? I don't know. Anyway, why am I whispering? I don't know. Anyway, Monday we start off with the Soulforge review, doing a multifaceted, if that's even the right word, video on Monday. Starting off with the Soulforge, moving into the main event video, and then the Underspire team, but it all kicks off with a Soulforge video. Doing that. Looking at the weapons, seeing what the best weapons to craft from there, and indeed the best troops. Just got to check that I didn't turn the sound and music down earlier. No, I didn't. Right, so yeah, that's on Monday. Soulforge review. Very, very important for newer players to check things out and see what the best thing is to craft, or if troops are worthwhile and all the rest of it. Then we own a... What the hell was that? That was some kind of flipping mumbo jumbo sort of witch doctor stuff going on there. But anyway, Monday as well. This is why it's unedited. It's just, you get all that. We do the Underspire team at the end of the video, showing you a nice quick team to blast through the Underspire as quickly as possible, even though I haven't done it myself now for flipping ages, which is why I've got 39 lantern whatsits up there. Anyway, right. So I do store, that's the cool thing, even if you collect your lantern from Matey Boy here, you can actually store them, you don't have to actually use it that week. So that's interesting, maybe, I suppose, possibly, maybe. Anyway, Epic Trials next week. We have a set of Epic Trials, and it's going to be in Pan's Vale. Where is that? It's over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. So Epic Trials, pretty tricky to get done, but type in Pan's Veil Epic Trials on my channel and you will find the strategy to get that done. And it's the same every single kingdom, like the strategy is not going to change. So yeah, that strategy video will still be relevant. Yeah, so no need to make another one. That's basically what I'm saying. And the Kingdom of the Week is a Pan's Veil. So what you can do, you can take advantage of this. You can have a look what troops you got from the Pan's Veil. So we'll do that. Let's change that to Pan's Veil. Probably quicker to go from the bottom and work our way upwards, which is always a nice way to go. Oh, and I got the skill stop as well. Mad skills. We can go to show all, and this will bring up all the troops from Pan's Veil. Now the reason you're doing this is because when you use your event chests, you only get troops from the Kingdom of the Week, and from Monday it will be Pan's Veil. So anybody that says Pan's Veil on them, you may get that troop from your event chest. So if you're missing Badgerkin, for example, you may get lucky. Do be wary though, because if any of the troops say the Warrens on them, like Lapina Healer there, for example, you can't get her from those chests. You have to get her from the Underworld, from the Warrens. And you can even pop the mythics to the top. Let's see what the mythics are. You can't get the immortals from here, obviously you have to craft them in a different way, but you can get Capricorn, and you can get Pan, and you can get the Wild King and the Wild Queen. All really, really good mythics in their own way, apart from Capricorn, who's not very... It's alright, it's just not that great. Like, but Pan is pretty good, especially in a pair of pairs. A pair of Pans. Pan of pairs. Pan, what? And the Wild King and the Wild Queen both are equally devastating in their own way, but they can let you down and set you up for a monumental enemy attack at the same time. Depends upon what kind of mood they woke up in a way. And you can't get a Narcissist either from here. Again, you have to craft that from the Soul Forge by opening the dragon eggs. Right, so yeah, but lots of good things to like about the Pan's Veil. So I'll just show that in the chests. But they are event chests. It's currently Merlantis, the Kingdom of the Week, but from Monday that will actually change to Pan's Veil. So do bear that in mind. Tuesday we have a faction assault in the Warrens. Let's pop underground and have a little look at the Warrens. There it is. Really important to do the Underworld. Seems like an absolute Megatron, and it kind of is when you're doing it, and you kind of have to do it every single day to just work your way slowly but surely through it. But bear in mind, every single time you do one of these, you're getting a little bit further. It is a grind, it is a chore, but once it's done forever, and you pick up those really cool total renown bonus points and those rewards, like a +4 attack, +9 life, +8 armor, +2 magic. That is on every single troop in the game. So it's really important to get that done. And like I say, once it's done, it is done forever. Wednesday we have a pet rescue doodah thingy. You've got to rescue a pet. Tis Fournette. Another good one. Team bonus. Team bonus is one of the best things about pets. It gives like really good bonus statistics to team bonus, in this case wild folk. So do make sure you get up to mythic level. She's easy to catch. She's little. She's entranced by playing her own music. She's got her eyes shut. Can't be much easier to catch than that. And she's got horns on her head. Just grab her body horns and stick her in your bag and take her home, and she'll be captured. Yes, do that. On Wednesday, if she's not on mythic level. And Thursday, the class trial is in Bard. Do like this, but it's quite specialist, I feel. Bard class. But very good in certain ways. Allied Wildfolk gain 2 life. The first one's really good. Immune to silence is actually better than what it sounds, because silence is a really annoying thing in the game. Stops enemies or you, if you've been inflicted by silence, from collecting mana or casting spells. And the Bardic Inspiration is really good though. Look at that. All yellow allies gain 1 to all stats at the start of each turn. Very, very cool indeed. And talent trees do vary a bit, but serendipities are nice. This one dependent upon what you're doing in the game and the way your team's set up. Anti-magic sphere is always good. Quick study can be good. Start battles with 50% mana, obviously nice. Gain 3 magic is okay as well. Yeah, it's an okay class. Like, I do like things like Tree of Knowledge though, as well. But yeah, that one of the strongest things about it is that certainly that Bardic Inspiration. Very nice indeed. So make sure you get it to level 100. And on Friday we have a faction expansion somewhere, and I've completely forgotten where it was, even if I found out. Anyway, we've got faction expansion on a Friday, so take a look out for that. So there's the quick spoilers. Oh, I forgot. I didn't do the weekly event, did I? Weekly event. I knew there was something I hadn't done. Weekly event. Tis Journey. And we get that woman with ears there. Let's take a look at her. I knew I hadn't done something. Right. So she's got bunny ears. She looks right. She's fiddling around with a guitar loop thing, whatever you call it. And she's available for use on, what am I talking about? Oh, it's gone wrong. On Monday. She deals magic-based damage to an enemy, then creates 2 green gems, both boosted by wild folk allies. Typical journey troop, somewhat unreliable in the mana gen. Allied wild folk gain 2 life, immune to silence, and the typical Pathfinder thing, gain 2 to 3 times miles in my journey event based on my ascensions. So journey, not everyone's favourite event. In fact, most people just like it all round, since troops got changed from the likes of Charlestoni and things like that in the early days. But that kind of felt like it was too easy. It felt like them early journey troops were just a little bit too good. They were just too reliable. All you had to do was get the journey troop up in the old way that they worked, and just the reliability was just far too high, basically. But I do feel like they've gone the other way with this, and they've made them too unreliable. It's not enough, and the mana cost is, you know, like relative to that. But I think somewhere in between what the journey troops used to be at the beginning, how Charlestoni was, and how they are now, somewhere in between that, it's actually a good balance. I think this kind of thing is just makes it too much hard work. There's too much luck based on it. I mean, the whole game is based on luck to a certain degree, if your colours are there and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's why it's made Journey a bit of a chore for some people. But anyway, and yeah, I've just seen that Sonata, Dancing in the Moonlight Sonata. Haha, Moonlight Sonata. Do you see what they did there? Anyway, apparently she plays music in it, does you damage. How does that work? Hurts your ears? Do you bleed from your eardrums? I have no idea, but it's Journey next week, and I'll be doing my Journey team in the Monday video. It'll be the Soulforge video first, then the Journey event team, then the Underspire team. But there's a video. If you enjoyed it, bash the like button and give the channel a subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated, and I'll catch you again in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.